And good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason over here at Signature Esports, and what a pleasure it is to be competing with the presidential debate here this Thursday night with a created by Kristina on Etsy, Bristol 400. As the guys are warming up out there, all these drivers ready for the round of 16 for the SECS or the Signature E NASCAR Cup Series Championship run. This is going to be round one. 2 races in the round of 16, 2 races in the round of 12, 2 races in the round of 8, and then Homestead Miami Speedway is the goal for everybody to get it. Let's go Team Rowdy out there from Flow Grown Lane. Thank you to all of the new follows out there. Bub3944 on Twitch. And then we got a whole slew of them out there on Facebook. It's a good day to be a part of the Facebook page. The follows are growing. We are very close to 1,000. Once we get to 1,000 follows, we're going to give away a care package with a t-shirt and a mug out there on all of our platforms. Let's go Uni Racing, says Sean Conklin. Janet Gibson out there, good to see you. Microphone is working, voice is getting better, lungs are still, kind of doing its own thing. Big special thank you to all of our sponsors, but we're going to talk about this one first. Created by Kristina. Go to Etsy and look this up. There is a link in the description. If you get out there and you get some of those items, when you get to checkout, put in promotional code RACER20 and you're going to get a nice little discount right there. Current SECS regular season champion. You see him right there on your screen. The 99 of Mario Miranda. He is right behind Jesse Priester in practice right here. Mario Miranda here trying to get his first win in the playoffs. He's got a couple of wins under his belt and has 6 poles on the SECS series. Let's get you back to the main screen. There's Bradley Dunson. He is out there currently with the second fastest time. Mario Miranda, though, is the guy that everybody's chasing. There is the 99 quick trip. I have sent them emails. He has sent them emails. We were trying to make sure that we get those sponsors. 20 incident limits, 400 laps, 200 miles right here at Bristol Motor Speedway, the last great Coliseum. And we're going to have a whole lot of fun stuff. Let's go Oceanside boys out there. Harris, Klinger, and Elrod turn up. A great one. There's MP Royalty out there. Shane Wyatt is given a shout-out out there by Judy. Thank you, Judy, for tuning in each and every week. I appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure you have your watch parties going out there on Facebook. Make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is growing ever so much as well. And if you're on Twitch, make sure you get that About section, hit the donate button, and do what you do best. And that is be a part of the Signature E NASCAR Cup Series family. Signature Esports is ever growing. Look for more content coming soon. Starting November 8th, we're going to go, for about a month, we're going to go to Facebook only because we are going to go ahead and make the investment to go live on all platforms that are available out there. That's going to be Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV. Also, we're going to go to Roku Live instead of just having our channel. So we're going to take down our Roku channel for just about 4 weeks so that way we can get it all figured out, get all the logistics ran, and get everything prepared. So that's going to be starting November 8th, but you're going to be able to find us on all these platforms. Until then, on Twitch, I will still continue to stream some of my private stuff out there, but for the time being, we're going to be doing what we do best on Facebook, YouTube. We will upload our videos to YouTube, so you'll still be able to get to watch them on YouTube, but you won't be able to watch it live for a little while. But for the time being, for the next couple of weeks, you're going to be able to do that. Make sure that you tune in tomorrow. We have the Signature eNASCAR Whelen Modified Series. That is the BRP, or the Burnt Rubber Podcast. Make sure you go and check out Burnt Rubber Podcast on Facebook. They've got a new episode out every so often. Great little podcast if you are into everything racing. And then tomorrow night, the Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series, a new broadcast for Signature Esports, and another set of cup cars we're going to be having. A whole lot of fun, a whole lot of action, and we're about to get everything underway. Let's go ahead and take a look at our championship standings right now. Mario Miranda leads it. He had 2 wins and, of course, 5 poles in the regular season, so all that carried over. Wayne Lowe sitting there in second place. Brandon Banks, Joe Sanchez, and Jack Webb in the top 5 in the championship standings. Josh Klinger, Zach Rinker, Chris Bates, Ken MacArthur, Michael Newbrow. There's Matt Jorgensen, Matt Roberts, Dan Fowley, Jake Elrod, Shane Wyatt, and Jesse Priest. That is your round of 16. And we're going to go to Bristol Racing. It's going to be a long broadcast or maybe a short broadcast, depending on how many laps we can get underway that are going to be green. But keep tuning in. If you have to step away, keep your watch parties going. But make sure that you do what you do and you do it well, because I love you and I appreciate you. Race info coming up right here as they're getting ready to start their grid up. Created by Kristina, Bristol 400, the round of 16, race 1, 70-degree air temperature, 55% humidity, partly cloudy skies with a 2-mile-an-hour wind. It is a half-mile track, so that means we're going to run 200, just over 200 miles. And right now the track temperature currently sitting at a balmy 95 degrees. Altitude is there in Bristol, 1472 above sea level. 46branding.com, Bulldog Sports Cars and Collectibles, Drinking Bows Racing, Terrell by Kim, KSDTCPA. Oh, I can just go on and on and on and on and on. Kara Dublay, good evening. I'm so excited to see you out there as well. Let's take a look at the grid brought to you by KSDTCPA. Make sure you go to KSDTCPA.com and check out Forbes' top tax firm for 2020. Mario Moreno is going to be on the pole. You saw it yesterday in the qualifying. Zach Ranker is going to be right there on the outside. Lights Out Esports tag team all the way down to P3. There's Roswell Harlow, the fourth. He is there as well. He's an affiliate driving the Snap-on Ford Mustang. Michael Woolley is going to be there in the fantastic number 13. Eric Schaefer there. Jack Webb, Josh Klinger, Sean Conklin, RJ Justice, and Brandon Banks. That's going to be your first 5 rows up into your top 10. Joe Sanchez, Mark Harris out there as well. Let's take the grid on down to another page. Here we are. Matt Jorgensen, Chris Bates, Wayne Lowe, Lawson Peel. That's row 8. Row 9 is going to be Bradley Dunson, Shane Wyatt there, Jake Elrod, Ken MacArthur, Dan Fowley, Zach coming all the way to row 11, CJ Munier, and Chris Progar. That's going to make up row number 12 for you as we move on. CJ Munier, there is Chris Progar, Mason Flippin, Matt Roberts, Michael Newbrow, Tony Kivitt, Brian Dublay, the double trouble, 00. Colin Zemer is out there, Jesse Priest as well. Yeah, there's myself. I am your signature esports commentator for the evening. And Cody Kenzie is going to be running race control for us. The cautions are automatic. They have 8 sets of tires, and the fuel is set to 65%. So these guys are going to have to really make it stick. And high atop of the flag stand, we're going to be taking a look. There's going to be Fred the Flag Man sitting right there at the F it, let's have a beer, start, finish the line. Of course, it says Food City over there. I wish I could change that. Let's go, Progar, rocking these BRP colors. Zach Camilla getting a shout-out out there from Bosley Games. Fred the Flagman says, green. Bristol is where we're at. Mario Miranda gets a good lead already, and now he's got some teammates right there, so they're going to try to go as single file as possible. Up into the wall already, wall scraping. Mario Miranda trying to pull an early lead and get out ahead of everybody. Lap 1 is completed, and these are going to be some fast laps. You're going to start seeing how the relative is going to be shaking. Created by Kristina. Make sure you get out there and check that out. Go to Etsy. Created by Kristina. Great merchandise. Great arts and crafts projects that she does and she's involved in. I love it. Going to order some stuff myself. Use that promo code RACER20 out there and give them some likes and shares on Facebook. I believe they do have a Facebook page. 99 Lights Out Esports. Mario Miranda is right there. He is out front. He has led every lap so far, but Roswell Harlow is on the move. You can wall scrape here. It will give you a 0x. They do have a 20 incident limit, DQ limit right here. So if they get a total accumulation of 20 incident points, they will be disqualified from the race. Race chatter is very much limited as well. And we wanted to make it a little bit tougher for these guys. As you see, Mario Miranda still leading out front. Michael Woolley still sitting in 4th. There is the number 13 Dark Horse Racing Rocket Machine. There it is, the Royalton Racer coming around to complete lap 7. These are going to be some fast laps. Oh, this Looks like Jack Webb and Sean Conklin get into each other a little bit there. There's the number 12, Uni Racing. Sean Conklin there below the 27. The 27, a playoff contender, so now a 4X on the board for him right there. Incident points are going to be a big factor here. How clean can they keep it? There's the 27, has the 54 right behind him. RJ Justice back in the mix. He had issue with his computer, had to get a new one, and here he is there to run the inside line, trying to make a move on the 27, and the 27 just carrying the heavier speed. Try not to burn the tires off too much. Only 8 sets of tires, so they start with a fresh set, and then they have 8 tire changes. There's the 27 trying to stick it to the back bumper of the 54, and you see it moving. Mario Morita still out front. The gap between he and Roswell Harlow currently 0.3 of a second and growing, but Harlow starting to figure out the line of Mario Morita. He is starting to close it. Lap traffic going to be early and contended with very quickly. Biggest mover of the race right now, up 8 spots, Jesse Priest. He is up to 23rd. There is the number 33. He came into this 16th in points in the playoffs for the round of 16 and is going to be trying to better the one behind him, Ken MacArthur, the 97. He is there. The Rowdy Motorsports, number 97, is going to be the sponsor of the Bristol race this weekend for the signature eNASCAR Truck Series. That's going to be Saturday at 8:20 Eastern. Make sure you tune in and check that out. Rowdy Motorsports, big old fan of them and what they do. Sean Conklin falling back 2 spots off of where he started. He started 8th and now has Joe Sanchez in front of him there to complete the laps. The winner, of course, gets $5, 5 big old smackaroonies, as Josh Klinger is there to the inside. Lap 15 being completed. Green flag conditions. He's driving the Visine, number 17. And a whole lot of fun. Joseph Mirinda, It's a Me, Super Mario out there. Kerry Harlow, Let's Go, number 65. He is out there trying to put the pressure on Mario Mirinda now. The gap, though, 0.5 of a second, as a half a second is the gap. But lap traffic in front of Mario Mirinda. You see it right there. How is he going to pass, and how is he going to hold off Roswell Harlow? Tony Kibbett trying to run a predictable line, as now you see Mario Mirinda using the inside line. There's the number 4 of Tony Kibbett. Brian Dublé is next on the list. How many laps can they run clean? Because the guys in front of them are battling for position already. Lap 18 is starting to get interesting. There's the 00 right there with the race leader, trying to stay out of the way, trying to run a clean line. The 65 right there. There's the 56 in front of the 99. Battles all over the place. There's the 56 high. There's the 46 trying to dip low, but the 56 is going to follow the leader. And Roswell Harlow is caught up to the 99. There's the 65 right there in the Ford Mustang. So a Toyota and a Ford out front. Lap 20 being completed. Green. All the way through so far. Better start to the race than what we saw early on. The second race of the season, of course, was at Bristol. And we had a total of 11 cautions in that 200-lap race. Let's see if we can hold it on. And who's going to be there with the patented helicopter award this season? And as you see, Roswell Harlow now there to try to keep in contact with the 99. Zach Ranker holding on to that P60 or that P3 position of that number 60. Toyota, Ford, Toyota. That's going to be your top 5. No Chevy until P6. But that's going to be Eric Schaefer. He is right there behind the 54 of RJ Justice. Eric Schaefer missed the cutoff for the playoffs by only 7 points. And now you're seeing a whole lot of fun. If you've got to tune in, whoa, there's the 54 and the 3 getting into each other just a little bit. Oh, the 54 of RJ Justice up into the wall. No caution, just a little bit of side contact as the 3 was trying to make a clean pass there. And no doubt just bumper-to-bumper action. Hard racing, getting into this tight half-mile track here at Bristol. And we want to thank everybody for always tuning in. Lap 26 being completed, green flag conditions. Mario Mirinda's out front, lap traffic in his way. bring up the battle box because we love the battle box. We love it a lot. And we're going to be looking at we're going to put what's in front of them. Whoa, a little 89 action down there. There's the 11, the 89, and the 39. There's Zach Camella up there. The 11 is going to try to fall in line, but it looks like Mario Miranda trying to move around the lap traffic. Camella gets up into the wall just a little bit. There's Roswell Harlow there with him. Harlow stuck in a minefield. There's the number 65 trying to pull a little bump and run action on the 39. Gives him a little shove out of the way. Zach Rinker's right there trying to take P2 away from the 65. A whole lot of lap traffic going on. Lap 29 being completed. Green flag, green flag. Mario Miranda's right there. Dinkin Flicka Esports, number 51. Bradley Jacob Dunson driving the Young Don Korean Barbecue, number 51. Has Roswell Harlow to his inside. Tough, tricky little track, and we're going to see how long this thing is going to go. Green. Daz out there. Go GME. Cheers for the Heli Award for the last truck race. You're absolutely welcome. I do remember that. All right, Roswell Harlow has the 99 in his sights. There's the 89 right there. This is a battle for first. You see the guys in front of him. Roswell Harlow comes up, gets a little bit of touch and go from the 61. It's kind of like tapping the wall. Just add a little bit of extra momentum. 99.65 right there into the front stretch. Another lap completed. Ken MacArthur there in front of the race leader. And what a race so far. The 99 is going to go high. Ken MacArthur's giving up the low line as that is the preferred line, is the high line. Mario Miranda, though, has Priest there. Priest and the 97. There's the 33 and the 97. There's the 63 of Dan Fowley. These guys are competing for position, so the race leader has to find a way around and has done a great job so far of navigating the traffic as P18 has been lapped now, as you see it coming around. The 99 of Mario Miranda has 35 laps on his tires, and you would think that he would be cruising for a bruising. Timing tower coming down. Mario Miranda, you see the gap right there. We're going to make it stand out as the 27 of Jack Webb is right there. He is kind of stuck in the hornet's nest again. Mr. Roswell Harlow back there trying to get around these guys. The 97 competitive trying to pass some folks right there. Jack Webb and the number 27, he is up there to try to run his line. Roswell Harlow still chasing down the race leader. Exciting racing so far. Hopefully it's more exciting than well, I mean, if you have to tune into the debate, I understand. There's the 46 right there. Boy, howdy. My hat's off to Roswell Harlow. He is really, really sticking with it. And he has missed a lot. The gap between he and Mario Miranda has moved up just a little bit. You see it right there, 0.8 of a second. But no doubt there's going to be some chasing back down as the 97 of Ken MacArthur is going to be the first car one lap down. He is currently in P17 looking to try to chase down Jake Elrod. Ken MacArthur and Jake Elrod, both playoff contenders. Thank you to the follows. Thank you for everything that you're doing out there. Continue to watch. Get the shares out there. Share it out there on Facebook. Make sure you share it out there. Post the stream on Twitch if you're watching on Twitch. I would love to see it. Mario Miranda has a 1 second gap over Roswell Harlow, and I've got to take a break for all of our, wonderful sponsors out there. I will be right back with you in just a moment, and it'll be fun.
If you're looking for fast, reliable, and trusted auto transportation, look no further than Black Horse Auto Transport. Whether your vehicle's running or not, let us haul your classic, exotic, or luxury vehicle today. Whether it's across town or across the country, Black Horse Auto Transport has all of your needs. Find us on Facebook at Black Horse Auto Transport or give us a call at area code 704-308-7740. Don't let your business hit the wall in 2020. Ride on board with a top team that crosses the line in P1 As a business owner, the fine line between success and failure is making smart decisions. One of the smartest decisions is hiring the right financial partner to help you run and grow your business. That's where KSDT CPA has got you covered. Whether it's taxes, audit, or consulting, KSDT is a full-service CPA and advisory firm that can handle all of your accounting and business needs to help you achieve all of your goals. Follow KSDT CPA on all of the social channels today, or go to ksdtcpa.com to find out more information. KSDT CPA is recognized by Forbes as one of America's top tax firms for 2020 and is a frequent sponsor of the Truck, Xfinity, and NASCAR Cup Series.
Well, we're back to it again, and Roswell Harlow's closed the gap on Mario Miranda by 0.4 of a second. And the next closest driver to them is going to be Zach Rinker, the number 60. And then right behind him, Joe Sanchez has passed Michael Woolley from 5th to 4th. But Michael Woolley's not far off. He's got Eric Schaefer right there trying to run a clean race. There is the number 13. And my counterpart is going to be with me tomorrow evening with the Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series broadcast. That's going to be very, very fitting for the Midwest Maniac. There is the number 13, currently running 5th, as Eric Schaefer is going to try to make a pass to the inside. Woolley looks like he is coming to pit road. Single pit roads here at Bristol Motor Speedway. And I believe he's going to try to make a pit strategy. There's the 99. He's got some lap traffic to contend with. First car off the lead lap's going to be Shane Wyatt. Looks like he is right there in front of everybody. He is currently running 13th. There is Shane Wyatt at KSDT CPA number 1. This is all about pit strategy. Thank you for sharing it out there on Facebook, Mr. BRP. Let's go. Zach Camella says Janie out there. Mr. J. Twitty, appreciate you. Mario Miranda, Roswell Harlow, that's the battle going on for first. You see him 1, 2 right there. Way low, Sweet Chariot, number 11. He is going to be right there in front of the race leaders. RJ Justice has fallen back one spot off where he started, the number 54. He and Schaefer were battling for 6th and 7th earlier. And you see the right side damage because of that. It does happen, and that's kind of one of those things. There's the RJ Justice, the number 54. He was very fast when it came to Bristol at the beginning of the season, and no doubt trying to keep these tires out there as long as possible. But you're going to see some of these guys on these fresh tires. They're going to come out, and they're going to start screaming. Mario Miranda, there he is. Roswell Harlow in the Ford. He is right behind him. Toyota and a Ford out front. The lap 58 being completed. Green flag conditions. And a whole lot of fun still left to be had. It's Brandon Banks is the one in the sights. See all those fresh tires coming out. The 27 of Jack Webb, he came out. He's on some fresh tires. The 88 of Brandon Banks. So now not only there's Zach Camella right there in the sights of Mr. Banks, not only do you have to worry about these fresh tires passing, but the leaders are going to have to start wondering when they're going to come to pit road. They do have 59 laps on their tires right here. There's the 99 and the 65, Zach Rinker. That's the difference between he and the race leaders. There's the number 60 in lapped traffic right there. The 13 of Michael Woolley. Currently a couple of laps down, but he is looking to really make it interesting. There goes Michael Woolley there to the inside of the number 21 of Mark Harris. Michael Woolley running some of the fastest laps right now. You're going to see him climb the pace. Zach Camella is in front of him. You see the distance, how fast Woolley is off the exit, and this is going to make a big difference. Ooh, the 70 of Progar was trying to come to pit road. And little bumper-to-bumper contact. Woolley is tracking down the race leader. There is the 99. How much is this going to hurt them trying to stay out? The 99 up front with Roswell Harlow. Michael Woolley to the inside of the 88. You see it all happening right there as now the fresh tires are eating up the race leaders. Highline run. There's the 99 of Miranda pinching it tight just a little bit. There goes the 13 of Michael Woolley. He gets a lap back now as now he's going to be in 24th position. Mario Miranda still trying to run those lines. Roswell Harlow's going to go high. I don't know if Miranda's trying to slow down for pits, but it does look like that is his intention. There's the 65 of Roswell Harlow coming across the start-finish line. Mario Miranda gives up the lead for that reason right there. Woolley gets around, and now caution. First caution of the race comes out, and that is only going to benefit the top 8 drivers, is pretty much everybody behind them. If they haven't come to pit road already, they are going to be there. Let's take a look and see what happened from the driver's point of view. Michael Woolley, like he was involved in that. Michael Woolley was coming down into the inside right there. Just had a huge run. The 17 was coming down to pit road, and Tony Kivett was there as well. So Michael Woolley, it's a little bit of nose damage, but we have seen these guys. Impressive driving by all. Glad to see Bristol hasn't become a wreck fest. Nah, not yet. Woolley went around just a little bit right there, but he is on some fresh tires, and he is on a terror. We're going to see how many people come to pit road here in just a moment. Roswell Harlow's your race leader, and they are coming to pit road. Joe Sanchez, Zach Rinker, Eric Schaefer, Sean Conklin, Matt Jorgensen. Are they going to come to pit road, or what are we going to see here? As now we only see Harlow, Miranda. Things are just shaken up. That's pretty much what's going on there. Here's a look at pit lane, and we're going to start seeing where these guys fan out as they come down pit road. There's the pace car. Eddie Hawks, good luck, guys. Go Fally, giving the number 63 a big old yeehaw. Dan Fally, my man. There is the SETV playoff contender right there. Do enjoy seeing all of my logos all over his paint schemes. It's absolutely amazing. That is Daryl's out there on Daryl, my man. Miss you, my friend. That is why you're watching from your lounge chair. You know, it's been great driving. All right, the rest of the cars coming to pit road. Joe Sanchez wins the race off of pit road as the number 55 is out there. His 4 fresh and some Sunoco fuel goes all the way to it. Mario Miranda, Roswell Harlow looked like they had a little right side damage to fix there, so they went ahead and took care of that. New race leader, Joe Sanchez, right here. If you're out there watching, 70 laps is what we've ran, and we had 67 lap green flag run right there. We had already started seeing the conditions be just right for the pit cycle. So green flag pit cycle, roughly around the 55 mark is what I saw with some of the drivers. Some of the other drivers came in on lap. Let's see, 51 is 168, 38 for Colin Zimmer out there. The number 66. Running a 46 paint scheme, I think. Yeah, there he is. Very unique. Waiting for the wave around. Speaking of wave arounds, the Lucky Dogs, gotta make sure I mention this. Wish you was out there, but hey, you know what, buddy? You are gonna catch one big deer out there. That's what you're gonna be doing. All right, Lucky Dogs, always brought to you by, you know, that one graphic I have. Six Rings Racing. Go find them on Facebook and enjoy what they do. Outside line is the preferred line on the restarts. Joe Sanchez, Zach Rinker, Jorgensen, Conklin, and Josh Klinger. That's going to be your top 5. Mario Miranda and Roswell Harlow. Something happened with them. I'm trying to figure out what's going on there. We're going to take a look, though. I know that I get great things from our great race controller out there. So very, very appreciative of Mr. Cody Kinsey and what he does and all of what you all do. Absolutely amazing folks out there. Green, 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 says Fred the Flag Man. We see a little bit loose right there from Joe Sanchez, and now they are off like a prom dress once again. The 55 and the 60 out there. There's going to be the 12 of Conklin right there. How hard are they going to make it run? There's the 55 out front. Lap 73 being completed. Green flag conditions. A big run from Joe Sanchez. He has the skill and the condition to win. Just got to get around it. Matt Jorgensen, haven't seen him up front. I really love his paint scheme. It's even better now than it was before. There's the number 80 of Matt Jorgensen, the Dinkin Flickin' Esports Racing number 80. Air Force veteran. And, of course, one of the round of 16 right there. Got to make sure I'm in the broadcast booth so everybody can see me. Josh Klinger up there as well. There's that fine young man, OCR driver. Of course, Oceanside Cleaner and Dark Horse Racing. The Visine paint scheme is what he's running, the number 17. Mario Miranda, there he is. Currently running P6. And I'm not quite sure what happened on the exit right there. Maybe they just took a little extra time. There's the 65 right there as well. He is right behind Jesse Priest. Jesse Priest running 16th, as now it's going to shake and bake and I help Joe Sanchez out front. Live conditions. There's Brian Duplay, the double trouble 00. Kayla, you are never late. I love you. You're amazing. Is Addie watching? You got to make sure Addie's watching. She's like my super fan. Absolutely fantastic young lady. GME proud of Roswell, says Stephen Harlow out there. Seeing you hard at work, showing up on race cars is always an amazing thing. I appreciate you very much out there. Of course, lap 80 being completed, green flag conditions. And we're going to talk about the drivers. We're going to talk about what we have in store. And we're just going to have a great race. If you guys are out there watching the debate, hopefully it is a little bit better. Looks like Mason Flippin got into something back on lap 64. We're going to go back. We're going to take a look at that. A little bit of incident. Let's see what happened. This is back when they were under caution. And I wonder if he just tapped or they checked up a lot or something happened. Said something happened there. Not even sure. Who knows? iRacing does its thing. Live conditions, though. There is the number 55, lap 83 being completed. Green flag conditions. Mario Miranda, 6th place in the 99. There he is, that Toyota Camry, trying to make it work. A little right side damage. That's pretty normal for Bristol. Trying to track down Michael Woolley into number 13, who's currently running P22. The caution kind of came out at pretty much the wrong time from everybody. 8 lead changes. She heard my voice and yelled, "Daddy Racing." Absolutely. Joseph, it's 9 total sets. So they have 8 tire changes for the 400 lap race right here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Glad to see Addie out there watching. Little wall tap, little love machine going on right there from Mr. Michael Woolley. I love that car. DHR all over the back of it. And you've got to appreciate the Royalton Racer logo all over it. Joe Sanchez up 10 spots. Biggest mover of the race right now, Matt Roberts. He is up 13 spots. I take that back. Jesse Priest just took over that. He is up 14 spots from the start of the race. Biggest drop off right now. It's going to be Mr. Jack Webb. He is off 20 positions, and that has to do with the caution that came out that put him a couple of laps down. And now it's just going to be a battle of how many cautions is it going to take for somebody to get back on the lead lap. Joe Sanchez, though, is out front, and he is cruising for a bruising, trying to catch Colin Zemer there, the number 28. All right, N28, that's what it is. The number 66, he's got the 46 on his paint scheme right there. Joe Sanchez going for a high outside pass. Brandon Banks in 9th is the last car on the lead lap, and there's the gap between he and the race leader. There's Brandon Banks and Joe Sanchez right there. We've seen fields get lapped, and it's definitely a difficult track to run. Zach Rinker in 2nd. Sean Conklin not far off. Good battle for 2nd going on right here with Sean Conklin and Zach Rinker. I do believe they're on the same team. I might be wrong there. There's the number 12, Carbon Sim Racing. One of the youngest drivers to enter the signature eNASCAR Cup Series, and he has done one heck of a job. He was just one qualifying session away from being eligible for the playoffs. He has a win in the signature eNASCAR Cup Series. It is a win and you're in, but you have to meet an attempt of 8 races, and that means you have to have at least attempted to qualify for 8 races, and raced in 8 races, and he was just one shy of that due to a suspension that happened there, so that took him out of the playoffs. It is a shame that things do happen that way, but I will tell you that the young man has a bright future, and we look forward to seeing more races from him in the future as well. Thank you to everybody out there continuing to tune in, and make sure those watch parties are going. Brandon Banks getting a big old shout out right there from Mr. Burst Boy out there. Daryl Paget, do love you, miss you. Hope you're having a great night, or great afternoon over there. Yeah, great afternoon. You should be getting lunch here pretty soon, right? Josh Klinger in 5th. There's the number 17. He is chasing down the 80. Oh, the 80 in and out just a little bit. Joe Sanchez just about a second off Zach Rinker, who has closed the gap. There is the gap between 1 and 2. There's the 55 on the bottom of your screen. The 60 is using the low line to track him down. Sean Conklin out there as well. We are a quarter way through this. So lap 100 being completed. Green flag conditions. Backstretch run, and when we get back to the checkered flag, or the start-finish line right here, you're going to have 300 laps to go. So it's already been a fast race, and things are starting to shake up as who's going to give up the line. There's the 88. There's the 10 of Chris Bates. Speaking of Bates, I haven't shown his picture in a minute. Running 15th. There's the Lights Out Esport, number 10 of Mr. Bates with his spotter, Jim, the donkey. Shane Wyatt and co. right there. Ooh, Shane got a big run right there in front of, or right behind Jake Elrod. Speaking of Jake Elrod, there's another OCR driver in the playoffs. As Jake Elrod just trying to be patient. There's Michael Woolley. He's moved himself up a couple of more spots. He is up to 21st right now from 24th when we last saw him. He is coming down a pit road, and no doubt going to use that pit road strategy to try to will his way around, get those fresh tires, maybe a little bit of fresh Sunoco fuel. Shane Wyatt giving up a spot to the 88, trying to run a clean race. CJ Munier is in front of Shane Wyatt. Shane Wyatt up 4 spots from where he started. There is the number 1 KSDT CPA trying to be as cautioned as possible, focusing on racing. Also going to be part of the Xfinity Series when that gets rolling in Season 2. Matt Jorgensen, look at that run he had right there. Shane Wyatt last pitted on lap 69, and so he's got the tires to compete, and he is definitely trying to be out there winning you're in, and that's how it rolls. As you see Shane Wyatt there, the number 14, gaining that extra spot. Sorry, the number 1 trying to gain that extra spot. A little water break right there. Thank you for the hydrate out there on Twitch. I appreciate it. Redeem my shout out. Thank you very much. Brandon Banks is always worthy of it. Thank you for the 500 bits out there on Twitch. Make sure you guys are using that stuff. I do love it. Absolutely amazing. And you climb the leaderboard on what I have right there. Joe Sanchez is out front. Last car on the lead lap is the 88 right in front of him. And the 88 is not giving up that line. He is definitely out there to run that race. And Joe Sanchez, as he is continuing to run, is starting to pull away from Zach Rinker once again. He is about a second and a tenth off, or 1.08 seconds. You see it up there now. 1.1 seconds as you see Sanchez gets the better run off the high line. Nice little draft for the 88. Lap 112 being completed. Green, green, green. Watch party in the living room. Mom Miranda watching on Amazon Alexa. I love it. I love Amazon. Soon to Amazon Fire, soon to Apple TV, and soon to Roku Live. That's what we're going to be working on at the beginning of November. We're going to take it all the way down to one platform. We're going to be streaming from Facebook for a little while, and we're going to get everything set up so we can have all of the platforms going. Very proud of these fellas right now. Absolutely. Somebody's typing for me. Appreciate you very much. Whoever's out there with Signature Esports, part of our Facebook page, keep chatting it up. Talk to these people. Sometimes I can't do it. I'm very proud of what's going on right here. Nice little long second green flag run. They have now completed lap 15 under green flag conditions. And, it's just crazy. The restart happened on 73, so we're looking at 43 lap run right now. You're good, Cody. Keep going. No, you're good. You can keep chatting up out there. Cody Kinsey out there on Facebook, chatting it up with everybody. He is also your race controller. If you have any questions about race controlling and how difficult it is to watch all of these cars going around Bristol at once in these tight, compact spaces, be sure to type it in there. Let him answer you. There is Joe Sanchez trying to go to the inside of the 97. There's the 56 of Michael Newbrow. Drinking Bros Racing. Currently sitting in 24, 3 spots up from where he started. Just content to run and try to have a clean race. He is another playoff driver. He does have the race leader in front of him, and he also has the 97 of Ken MacArthur there as well. So Ken MacArthur currently in the other playoff driver that you see out there. Ken MacArthur currently running 22nd, is a lap ahead of Mr. Michael Newbrow. Jack Webb there is who Michael Newbrow is trying to chase down. There's Dan Fowley. Mr. Fowley. A little Ozzy comes in my head. SETV all over it. There's the Canadian driver right there. Kicking butt, taking names. He is trying to track down Jake Elrod, who is all the way up here. You see him getting passed by Tony Kivitt. Tony Kivitt running 11 spots better. Jesse Priest up 15 more spots from where he started. He and Matt Roberts right now. Matt Roberts doing a great job. There is the number 11 Rowdy Motorsports. Another playoff driver. He is trying to make the pass right there to the inside of the 17 of Josh Klinger. Gain a little bit of lap traction back. But he is out there to run. Michael Woolley screaming around the racetrack, trying to get some positions back. He's got some fresher tires. He put it on lap 101. Colin Ziemer put it on lap 100. All these guys are going to be about 50 to 55 laps before they start thinking about coming to pit road. If you're the race leader, I would stretch it to 60, 65. That's kind of what I would do. If you are out there and in your watch party, make sure you're hitting all those reactions. Make sure all of these people are shouting out. And talk to me, because I like it when you talk to me. I like to talk back. Don't tell... Don't tell everybody that I like to talk back, though. Backstretch run. There's turn 3, turn 4. It is that time again for all of what we do. And, of course, this is the Bulldog Sports Cards and Collectibles. Sounds of iRacing. Make sure you turn up the volume. Have a great time with it. It's like tight beats. As it would stand, you see the man right there himself, Mr. Mario Miranda. He is out there to run that line and doing a great job at it as he pitted on lap 68. But I tell you what, he went from somewhere around 9th place on the restart and has had to work through lap traffic to work his way back up to 3rd. So the Lights Out Esports 99 Toyota Camry, there he is inside. Ryan Dublin, the Double Trouble 00. Kara, your man is doing good out there. I appreciate you. He's currently up to 18th, 11 spots up from where he started. And he is still out there and pecking and trying to get it all worked in. Doing a great job, of course. Ken MacArthur not far off his tail. Joe Sanchez, he is out front 4.9 seconds away from Zach Rinker. And if you want to know what 4.9 seconds looks like, there is Zach Rinker right there, and Joe Sanchez all the way on the other side of the track, pretty much getting the exit down. 5.11, Mario Miranda 6.2 seconds off the race leader. Roswell Harlow has worked his way back up as well. He is working his way through the same lap traffic that Mario Miranda just contended with. 1.9 seconds off of P3. Sean Conklin falling back just a little bit. He was in 2nd place and now, in 3rd place and now is falling back to 5th after being passed by Miranda and Harlow out there. Matt Jorgensen, there he is. He is trying to track down Sean Conklin himself, 3 seconds off, but Eric Schaefer right there on his tail on the outside. There goes the number 3. Oh, what a bump, bump, bump. Bump and run. You see it, classic, almost 3 wide. You saw the 63 checkup right there. Didn't want to take it, didn't want to have the hassle, didn't want to have the issue. Dan Fowley trying to pass. There goes the number 3 of Eric Schaefer, the Drinking Bros Racing. Drinking Bros Racing, of course, right there on your screen. Go to signatureesports.com, click the shop button. Buy your Drinking Bros Racing t-shirt. It supports all the causes, and of course, we donate some of that money to charity. We love it. He tries to keep it clean. I like that he tries to keep it clean out there. Thank you very much for what you do. Make sure you have your watch parties going because it's going to be interesting. Only 7 cars on the lead lap. Matt Jorgensen is the one that the 55 is chasing. You see the 55 right there on the right-hand side of your screen, on the bottom of your screen right there. There is the number 80. That is who he is looking for. The 80 coming to pit road, sliding down, trying to get slowed down on pit road. There he is. Got to get down to 35 miles an hour. That is one heck of a speed difference as you now see him there. Joe Sanchez, no doubt going to have to start looking for when he's going to come to pit road. There's the 55 right there, 6.5 seconds out in front of the race leaders, or in front of P2. Mario Miranda is on a mission. He is a man on a mission because he has passed Zach Rinker for P2. And now Rinker right there behind the 88 of Brandon Banks. Brandon Banks, last car on the lead lap. There goes Roswell Harlow. He is right there as well. Roswell trying to compete with what is going on around him. Moving chicanes everywhere. Lap 150, green flag conditions. We are still cruising. One caution, that's it. So far as now you see, guys are trying to keep it off the wall, trying to have some clean racing. There is the 55 there to the inside of the 56. There is the 17 of Josh Klinger. Fresher tires, trying to get around the race leader, trying to make sure he's passed him as clean as possible. Josh Klinger being scored almost 4 laps down on the race leader. There he is, P17. Michael Woolley has worked his way up to P17. Josh Klinger, the number 17, in P16. Right there behind Matt Jorgensen. These guys on fresher tires, pitted on lap 146. The number 80 did. Lap 142 for the number 17. Ooh, 2 by 2, almost collected right there. The 17 checks up just to make sure that nobody went around right there. Incident points are a big factor, and I tell you what, they definitely don't want to have those issues. Sean Conklin on pit road. There he is, the number 12 Carbon Sim Racing, formerly known as the 54. But I will tell you that he would work just as well on the 12 as any other number. Great individual, great guy out there, great young man. Like I said, bright future. Joe Sanchez out there, 10 positions above where he started. Mario Miranda has started to finally try to track him down. But I will tell you this. The difference between he and the race leader, we're going to put up the timing delta right here. There is the gap between he and third place. Actually, we'll put up the lap time. There it is. And we're going to go lap time. Need to change that. Oh, caution's going to come out. Forget what I was saying there. Caution comes out, and I don't know why. Let's go and see. That is not fair to all of the drivers. You hate to see a caution come out because when you do green flag pit stops, it gives a chance for the drivers that need those laps back to get those laps back. And so, like when the caution comes out after this one was just over the last pitted on lap 68, so this was almost a 90 lap run for these drivers. Because it is lap 159 and a green flag. Yeah, so 90 laps on those tires for Joe Sanchez, Mario Miranda, Zach Rinker, Roswell Harlow, Eric Schaefer, and Brandon Banks. So now pit road's about to be busy. Joe Sanchez dives off. He is on pit road. Holy goodness gracious. Holy waffles and gravy. Whatever you want to call it. Alrighty. Make sure if you're out there, you go and check out our social links. There's Mario Miranda and a little bit of information for you right there. Tulsa, Oklahoma driver, 99 Ford Mustang, 2 wins, and he has 5 poles. He actually had 5 poles. The relative is incorrect in the SECS regular series champion right there. Big old thank you to him. And if you haven't seen it, go to our social networks, facebook.com/Signature Esports, Twitch, and YouTube. All of it Signature Esports right there. A whole bunch of free pass cars coming, and a lot of people on pit road. Pit road's very, very busy, as you're going to see that right there, of course. Free pass is brought to you by Six Rings Racing. Go check them out on Facebook, Instagram. Great little organization they have right there. Whole lot of fun and a whole lot of things left to have. And because I really dig them. See if I still have it all set up. I do. All right, pause for the cause. Commercial break coming up right at you.
Every day is a great day to eat at Young Dong Korean Barbecue. At Young Dong, you can expect to enjoy Alabama hospitality at its finest. A true taste of modern Korean barbecue. A taste of local home traditions, but with a fusion of flavors and styles. With daily specials and great food at a great price. Young Dong Korean Barbecue is located at 2918 20th Avenue in Valley, Alabama. Call ahead at 334-768-0444. Young Dong Korean Barbecue. Fusion at its best.
We did lose the audio, folks. I am so sorry about that. It was nothing that you guys were doing wrong. We had the board just kind of go kaput, but we got it fixed. And it's up and running again. Sorry about that. So what happened as that was going on right there, green was what we were going for. CJ Munier, here's what happened. CJ Munier is right there in the 89 on the inside. The 21 of Mark Harris taps the wall, comes down, collects the 89. And Mark Harris comes up. Shane Wyatt goes into the wall, gets a bunch of nose damage. There is, I believe, I want to say the 97 got into the back of, let's follow along with what was going on here. It's very hard to see when everybody's checking up and where the wreck is. Oh, the 17 into the 97, and that's what did that. So some 4Xs going around for everybody. Matt Roberts was your lucky dog. CJ Munier on pit road. There is everybody. Joe Sanchez is going to check to the outside and choose that line. Pace car is off. Red flag man says, "Good, we are off once again." Like a runaway bride. The 99 tries to take the inside, but the high line is just a little bit faster on the restarts. There is the 55. The 99 is going to have to use all of those tires. Everything that he can there to the inside. Gives up the lead to Joe Sanchez and is now just going to have to go in conservation mode. Lap 171 being completed. Green flag conditions. Backstretch run, turn 3 for Joe Sanchez. Nicholas Boozer out there on YouTube. Yep, had a board issue, guys. Donate to the stream. We'll get a different board. You don't have to, but cool if you do. If you don't. It's a great board. I've got a Behringer board. It's absolutely wonderful, but you know, you can't plan for fuses, and this one still has a fuse on the back. There's the 55 right there as Miranda is trying to track him down. Most laps led right now currently is by Joe Sanchez. Fastest lap of the race was just done 2 laps ago by Joe Sanchez, a 14.72 right there. So that's going to be the fastest lap of the race, and it was an incredible lap to say the least. Joe Sanchez pulling out ahead of Mario Miranda by almost a full second. Roswell Harlow right there on his tail, running P3, Lights Out Esport affiliate. As Eric Schaefer, Drinking Bros Racing, number 3, all over the back of him. A whole lot of fun and a lot less of things. Oh, not you again. Some guy on Twitch and asking if we want to be famous. I'm as famous as you guys make me. That's what I want. I don't pay for that crap. Sorry. Addy, don't repeat that word. 55 in front of the 56. Clean run going so far, 1.55 seconds. Joe Sanchez out front. Shane Wyatt 2 laps down. You see the relative scrolling across your screen how many laps that you're going to have to be. Willie is only 5 laps down, but literally you can drive this car with no nose, no hood, and just some fresh tires, and it usually goes. .55 passes Shane Wyatt there to the inside. Every position counts, especially when you're in the playoffs. When you're going to go to the round of 12, we're going to lose 4 drivers on this cutoff. And who is it going to be? Because I tell you what, this right here is going to be an interesting playoff format. We only have 2 races in each round, and it's really going to be all about who is going to be the most consistent overall. The SEC... She is in bed at 9 p.m. I got you. Mommy had to work late, Daddy had to race, so she had to scoot under the radar for a bit. I get it. My little one is on night owl schedule and she homeschools, so I completely get it. That's my 6-year-old. All the other ones, they go to regular school. Kind of dig them. There's the 89 right in front of the race leader. The race leader is going to have to work to get around him because his laps are pretty close to it. Just a little rear damage from the 89 getting collected in that last one, having to start at the rear of the field. As we'll take a look at what penalties have been issued by the race controller. And that's had to answer a question for our race controller right there. Mario Miranda starting to close the gap again after lap traffic is starting to slow the progress of the race leader. Went from 1.5 to almost 2 seconds off the race leader to now 1.2 seconds coming into lap 188, green flag conditions. How long can they go before it turns into the longest situation you could ever ask for? If you guys are out there watching on Twitch, do me a favor, go in your search bar, type in Midwest Maniac, and give that man a follow. I want to get him up there where we are at, get him to some of the affiliation statuses that we do out there. If you're on Facebook and you're watching, you've got your watch party going, go to twitch.tv/signature esports. Give us a follow out there. And then also twitch.tv/Midwest Maniac. Bradley Jacob Johnson, speaking of which, Dinka Flicka Esports right there. 13 of Michael Woolley trying to make some progress. He is up to 17th. Started 4th. And he is trying to get some more speed back out of this. There goes the number 34. A little bit loose for Mr. Woolley, trying to get out of the inside lane. He's got Jesse Priest on the other side of the track. That's the driver closest to him. Jack Webb is right just about 2.5 seconds off of Jesse Priest. So we're seeing how this continues to run, but Joe Sanchez still out front. Lap 194 underway, completing 195 right here. So he's got the 11 right in front of him, trying not to put him a lap down. Biggest mover of the race, Matt Roberts, the number 11, Rowdy Energy or Rowdy Motorsports, number 11. There he is, another playoff driver trying to hold off the race leader, going to the inside of the number 4 of Tony Kivitt. Tony Kivitt trying to keep it away. Netcode has gotten a little bit better, it seems like. Because quite often at these tracks you worry about whether or not the car is going to get unsettled by the car to your inside or to your outside. And netcode has been a very big issue over the last couple of weeks with iRacing. And it definitely has started to settle itself in. The 11 looking to pass the 56. There's Brian Dublé not far off of him right there. Matt Roberts trying to catch Brandon Banks and stay in the top 10 all at the same time. There's Brandon Banks. About 7 seconds off of him. Eric Schaefer right in front of him. Zach Raker on the other side of the track, of course. Roswell Harlow inside. Ken MacArthur trying to track down the guy in front of him. Mario Miranda's right there. And the interval between Miranda and Sanchez, as lap traffic is still there, the 65 trying to use the high line, trying to go to the outside of the 11. But there's so much lap traffic in front of the driver that is going to be super, super, super tough to pass. The 11 trying to make a pass to the inside of the 13. A block from the 55. The 99 going to have to show a whole lot of patience right here, as they are going to have to both contend with the same lap traffic. There's the 55 there to the inside. The 13 up top. The 11 trying to make a pass. The 55 using the inside line. Miranda gets a great run right there. Exit from the 11, trying to keep the race leader at bay. And now another run. The 99 right there. So 1, 2, and 3 within car lengths of each other. Nose to bumper, bumper to nose. There's the 55 of Joe Sanchez. The 99 of Mario Miranda using a little wall tap to try to gain a little extra speed right there. That 0X does not count against you. They can wall scrape here, and it does give you a little bit of an advantage. John Wooten out there on Facebook We don't take bets until there's 10 to go. That's what we look at here. But 1, 2, and 3, trying to duke it out. Roswell Harlow looking to just wait and be patient and capitalize. One of the cleanest cars out there. You see him right there. These guys keep battling it out, and Rinker's going to catch him. Not far off is Eric Schaefer and Brandon Banks right there as well. Matt Roberts still in front of the race leader right there, trying to get himself a little further ahead. The 55 of Joe Sanchez around a complete lap. 2:07 under green flag conditions, and they are losing ground to the 11. The 11's running better laps right now as the 55 and the 99 trying to pass the 56 of Michael Newbrow right there. Good battle going on. Roswell Harlow Lights Out Eastport affiliate. There is the man himself. Take a look at some of the other drivers that we see. Michael Woolley on pit road. Looks like he's going to get some freshies. Lap 209, we are over halfway through the race, and it's been a fun one. There is Bradley Jacob Dunson on the same pit strategy as Michael Woolley. Mark Harris as well on that same pit strategy. Michael Newbrow, there is the number 56. Drinking Rose Racing. He is currently P21, up 6 spots from where he started. Brian Dublé, the double trouble, 00. Getting ready to get past by the 3, but he is out there consistently running. He is 10 spots up from where he started. Jesse Priest, still one of the biggest movers of the race there. That's CJ Munier right there, up in 17th. Jesse Priest is up 15 spots, but the biggest mover of the race right now is the number 11 Rowdy Motorsports. He is up 19 positions from where he started. Joe Sanchez still out front, leading 1, 2, 3 to the 99 and the 65. 3 seconds off is Rinker, Schaefer, and Banks. Banks is almost 8 seconds off. Lap 213 being completed. Last pitted. We're going to look at the pit strategy here in just a moment for the top 8 drivers. Look at it. They ran 68 laps on their first set, 91 laps on their second set, 54 laps on these sets, and they're still cruising around. They have lost about, last lap run by Joe Sanchez was a 16:07, 16:077, and his best lap of the race of 14:722. As Matt Roberts still trying to hold off the race leader to not go a lap down. Next car off the lead lap is going to be Wayne Lowe. He is currently on lap 213 to Matt Roberts, who, if he gets lapped by the, a little bump from the 99, more like netcode, a little bit of check up there. Not sure if they got any damage from that at all. Doesn't look like they did. So maybe just a good braking job from the 55 and the 99. Joe Sanchez still out front, has led the most laps here. And looking at that, trying to look at that relative real quick. Just getting into the grand scheme of things here. Joe Sanchez has led 164 laps, and all the rest of them between the 8 lead changes have pretty much been led by the 99 of Mario Miranda. The 55 using all of that car to continue to keep those guys at bay. There is Joe Sanchez, Mario Miranda, Roswell Harlow, Zach Rinker starting to gain back into the picture. There is the number 60. There to the inside of the 33 of Priest. Eric Schaefer just 2 seconds off of him. There's Brandon Banks right there, 4 seconds off of Zach Rinker. So these guys are not far off. They just continue to run their line and continue to keep their tires as good as they possibly can for as long as they can. We know they can run 91 laps on these tires with the fuel. The biggest thing is the fuel mileage. What kind of fuel do they get? The 3, and it gets to the back of Priest right there, the number 33 counterpart to him. Tires have got to be going away. They are over a second off of their over 2 seconds off of their fastest lap times. Still the fastest lap time of the race is going to be still Joe Sanchez with a 14.72. Next fastest is a 14.73 from Sean Conklin. Daryl's out there says that's when it get crazy. Yes, it does. It absolutely gets crazy. Make sure you got your watch parties going. We are 224 into 40. And to host the stream out there on Twitch, we appreciate each and every one of you for doing what you do. Thank you to all the donations and all the posts and all that fun stuff. I don't get to see all of it until the very end, and I can appreciate you very much for what you do. Battle still ensuing for the 55, who still is trying to put the 11 of Matt Roberts a lap down, but 1, 2, and 3 just content to run for the time being. No doubt the win is going to come from where pit road is going to be sitting. Joe Sanchez had the better race off of pit road, and that's what gained him the lead out in front of Mario Miranda. And he has not looked back yet. 2:28 being completed, green flag conditions. Pause for a water break. I'll be right back with you. Mario Miranda makes the pass on Joe Sanchez, and Roswell Harlow follows. So there's Joe Sanchez now running P3, and Mario Miranda and Roswell Harlow look to be pulling away, trying to get up to Matt Roberts. Last car on the lead lap still, as that's where it's going to have to really work in their favor. Lap 74 being completed, green flag conditions. Lap 234 being completed, green flag conditions. You see it right there. The sun is setting on half of the track. The other half of the track is pretty much going down. So the track temperature is going to start cooling, and most definitely you're going to start seeing some changes here. The lights are going to come on at Bristol, it looks like, for a little bit. It's a long enough race in the afternoon that it does make it a little bit tougher to see right there. The 14 of Jake Elrod looks like he is trying to get to the inside of the 99. Those fresher tires, 14 last pitted on the 219, so roughly about 19 laps ago. Jake Elrod right there, he is screaming around the track. All of those fresh tires, you gotta love to see him. Sean Conklin out there. There is Mr. number 12 right there. He's trying to get around some lap traffic himself, but trying to get out of the way of everybody. Mario Miranda still trying to get to the back bumper of this man right there and get around him. The 11, though, it looks like he's going to pass the 12 relative to his number there to the inside. See what's going on right here. Ken MacArthur with some fresh tires. He is going to come out of the track. The 11 still running better lines and better times, so he can keep up with the leaders. He just needs to be on the other end of the track, and can't quite be there. The 97 of Ken MacArthur out there. No doubt we're going to start seeing some folks coming to pit road here very, very shortly, as they've roughly got about... go back and take a look at it again. 82 laps on their tires. There it is. The relative right there. They ran 91 laps the last time. And some of these guys are just looking to get some of those laps back. Wayne Lowe, first car off the lead lap. That man right there is going to be 1 lap down. Sean Conklin 2 laps down. Klinger 2 laps down. Mario Miranda out there with the 65. And I want to go back and see if I can take a look at the pass that Mario Miranda made on his lap 229. Here's the pass that Mario Miranda had for some lap traffic, and the 34 checks up the 55 right there and just forces the issue right there. So the 99 and the 65 pass the 55 on the inside. Back to live conditions, though. Finally, after all of that time, Mario Miranda and Roswell Harlow put the number 11 back a lap down. These guys are not running the same speeds. Look at the entry speed right here, 136 into the corner and all the way down to 95. Normally, a normal entry speed for one of these Cup Series cars is roughly between 141 and 146, depending on how you drive it, and that's the difference. Entry speed up to 138 for the 99 right there. Roswell Harlow still trying to track him down, still trying to chase him. Mr. Nice 88 out there on YouTube, getting some love out there. Thank you very much. Let's get it, Mario. Can't repeat those words, Mr. Danny. I just won't do it. Thank you very much for the comments, though. Mario Miranda has Roswell Harlow. Joe Sanchez not far off the track. All that he has to do is just get out there and try to push himself to the limit. Eric Schaefer is finally catching back up. Zach Rinker has fallen off pace just a little bit. He was up there in the mix, and Eric Schaefer has passed him. Brandon Banks on the back end of the track. And a little blunt view of what's going on there. There is Brandon Banks, and there is your race leader of Mario Miranda. Lap 255 completed. Green, green, green all the way through. We've only had a couple of cautions, and it's been a great race so far. Very clean race. Some of the best in the business. Running right here at Signature eNASCAR Cup Series. I do enjoy watching all of this run. So, we're talking about pit strategy coming into play. They are about to hit 96 laps on these tires. And no doubt, some of these guys on the fresher tires are starting to get themselves into the mix and get some of those laps back. And how long are you going to run out there on those older tires and let those speeds kind of drift off? After about 20 laps, the tires start to kind of almost even out. But even so, when you're on 100-lap tires, that right there can really push your limits. Brandon Banks went to pit road. Josh Klinger, Sean Conklin, Tony Kibbett. He has worked himself up a few positions. There is Matt Roberts. He went to pit road on lap 250, currently up 16 spots. Tony Kibbett, biggest mover of the race so far. As we stand up 20 spots, he is in P8. And that's going to be the difference right there. You see Matt Roberts screaming around the race course right now. And it's only put him, scoring him 4 laps down from the race leader, and caution will come out once again. This time by Mason Flippin. Here's the number 61. He's right there to the inside. Gets loose on the turn. And that puts him up into his rear went up into the field right there. What a shame. Caution comes out. 3rd caution of the race. And it's going to change a whole lot. All of these cars are going to go to pit road. Zach Rinker is going to be your lucky dog. Wayne Lowe, Brandon Banks, Matt Roberts, Tony Kivitt. All these guys are going to get a free pass, it looks like, that have already come to pit road. Man, it's going to change a whole lot. What's going to happen as they come down to the rest of the field? There is Mario Mirinda. He is on pit road. Zach Rinker looks like he is going to be one of the guys. He's just pretty much going to take the lead. Wayne Lowe gets the wave around. That's your lucky dog. First and always brought to you by Check him out on Facebook and on Instagram. Here's your lucky dog coming around, having a lot of fun. Speaking of which, I forgot to do the helicopter award. There it is, right there. Helicopter award is brought to you by 46 Branding. 46branding.com for all of your designs. It's class and swag. Go buy you a t-shirt, go buy you some flip-flops, go buy you one of those fantastic hoodies, and just go buy something. Go buy something. Use promo code ERACER20 with purchase over $30 to get 10% off. So just save a couple of bucks right there. Black Friday's coming up as well, so make sure that you keep all of those things in mind. Eric Schaefer to the lead. Came into pit road. And that Chevy has worked his way out there in front of Mario Mirinda, Roswell Harlow, and Joe Sanchez. Zach Rinker in on pit road. Wayne Lowe as well. Brandon Banks and Matt Roberts there. They are looking for I believe they're looking for the free pass. All of these drivers in front. Take a look at the pace car here. Was going to take a look at the pace car. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Blimp view. There it is. The helicopter award, of course, was earlier for the 21 of Mark Harris. He's gotten the only dump around spin kind of dashboard thing going on right there. Go Big Shafe out there. Let's go OCR. Joseph Mirinda, appreciate you out there very much. All right, all the free pass cars go around. Puts a few back on the lead lap. Does look like Wayne Lowe is going to be there coming out of pit road. So he's going to be on the lead lap. Brandon Banks still scored 1 lap down. Zach Rinker, so looks like the top 4 are the only cars on the lead lap right now, according to what the scoring system is showing me. So Eric Schaefer, Mario Mirinda, Joe Sanchez, and Roswell Harlow. That's what it's going to be looking like right there. It's going to be a Chevy. It's going to be 2 Chevys on the outside, and then a Toyota and a Ford on the inside, followed by a Ford and a whole slew of Chevys. Lights are off on the pace car. Fred the Flagman high above the Philip or the F it, let's have a beer. Make sure you go to Facebook, facebook.com/FILHAB as in boy, and give them a whole big old like and follow There is Eric Schaefer there to the outside of Mario Miranda, but Mario's going to take that lead. Joe Sanchez makes a big old move and dives to the inside. Joe, we know, is great on fresh tires and good for a long run. So let's see what happens here. As now, this looked like Roswell Harlow went in for a splash and go. I'm not sure his pit lane time was. Oh, never mind. That's just a bad relative right there. Oh, 65 up into the back rear bumper a little bit right there of Eric Schaefer. You don't need that kind of nose damage. There is the 99 there to chase. This is a game of cat and mouse in the top four. All right there within bumper-to-bumper traffic, car length to car length, as the 55 tries to use the inside lane to run the 99 the way that he knows how. Is now he's going to pinch him up next to the wall. The 55 trying to make a nice slide job, work in his favor. The 99 looks like he's going to get right to the back bumper, give him a nice little bump right there. Didn't work the way that I think he thought it was going to. The bump and run does work whenever you push somebody into the entrance. It can give you a little bit of momentum, but it seemed like it just gave a little bit of nitrous to Joe Sanchez right there, because that gave him a half-second gap right there. Eric Schaefer running the top three. There is Roswell Harlow trying to make the inside work. Zach Rinker a lap down, still running with the top five for him. Wayne Chariot, the number 34, right there behind the 89 of CJ Munier right there. As Matt Roberts is trying to make that top 10 stick. He just passed Brandon Banks, but Brandon is sitting in P7. Matt Roberts still trying to get the biggest mover of the race. Tony Kibbett, he is doing a fantastic job chasing down Chris Bates, who's on the other side of the track. Chris Bates, a playoff driver. Tony Kibbett right there, one of the admins for the Signature eNASCAR Cup Series. Out front, Joe Sanchez once again. Difference in I rating between Joe Sanchez and Mario Miranda is literally 99 points. So, is that fate? Or is that saying something? I think it's a whole lot of saying something. Lap 279 completed. Or being completed. That was lap 278 we were just on. Still the fastest lap of the race, a 14.72. That is where we are at with all of that. Two cars on pit road. Michael Woolley getting some repairs done. Bradley Dunson getting some repairs done. And looks like RJ Justice, Mason flipping out there. There's Mark Harris. He's doing his thing. Joe Sanchez out there. And we're going to let it fly by with you. Keep the exciting racing going on as lap 281 being completed. Who's going to be the first to win in the Signature eNASCAR Cup Series round of 16? Who's going to be locked into the round of 12 as we continue to move forward? Lap 285 being completed. Green flag conditions. Mario Miranda can catch him at the very tail end when lap traffic becomes the most important thing. Starting to see the relatives and what they do out there. Great appreciation for each and every one of you out there. I do appreciate you each and every week. EDA doing a good job out there. Go Big Shapes, says Daryl Paget. Let's go OCR, says Mark Harris. Mark, you're driving. we just see a, we just saw a call. Did we not see? That was Ken MacArthur right there. The 97 looked like he got a little bit loose. No caution. No caution. Oh, caution will be thrown though. Looks like Jesse Priest involved in all that as well. Here's what happened with Jesse Priest. Oh, Priest and Dublé collected. Oh man, Jesse Priest running a fantastic race, holding the brake down just a little bit, just kind of waiting. Gotta wait, 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 gotta wait. And that's pretty much how it goes. Go back to live conditions. Does look like a whole bunch of people got together. What in the world happened there? I think this is everybody checking out. This is the 34 of Wayne Lowe. For some reason it said he crashed. Well, there's Priest. Kind of makes me wonder. It said Joe Sanchez crashed too? Why did everybody crash? Joe Sanchez, still your race leader. Wave around, coming around. That's going to be Zach Rinker. He's going to be the guy that going to get the lucky dog here. And Joe Sanchez coming to pit road. Roswell Harlow coming to pit road. Mario Miranda out there. Eric Schaefer. Plenty of tires to go around, that's for sure. As you're going to see the 55 hold his line, hold his position. Eric Schaefer still out there with Mario Miranda. Zach Rinker looks like he's going to be the lucky dog. Wayne Lowe still waiting for that wave around position as well. What a great race so far. Fourth caution of the race. Go back and double count it. Take that back. Fifth caution of the race. Number 5. Always happens at the road. Oh, Mario Miranda and Eric Schaefer coming back on pit road. Does look like right there. Roswell Harlow. There's Zach Rinker. Wayne Lowe up here. These guys are waiting for some free passes. So there's Wayne Lowe. The 61 looking for a free pass. The 60, the 14 of Jake Elrod. All of those guys looking for a free pass. Jake Elrod currently 12 laps off of the pace right now. The 61 of Mason flipping out there trying to compete. He is roughly 100 and some change off of the pace, but still, to say the least, out there still trying to complete and compete. As now you see these guys moving around. Ken MacArthur on pit road. Does look like he might have exited his vehicle. There's the double treble, 00. He's coming to pit road as well. Gonna get some tires and some Noco fuel and some sandwiches. 5 cars on the lead lap. And as interesting as it's going to get, it's only going to get more interesting from here. Lap 294 being completed under caution. They should go back to side-by-side racing. Joe Sanchez opting for the outside line. Roswell Harlow's going to restart on the inside. There's going to be Mario Miranda to the outside. Eric Schaefer, Zach Rinker. That's going to be your top 5. Mr. Eddie Hawks, you're absolutely right. If you have not heard me say it before, Wayne Lowe, Wayne Chariot, the number 34 Fastlane Racing. It is a racing league designed for disabled persons out there. It's a great, a little bit of loose from the 65. Joe Sanchez, great restart right there. He's going to take a huge run. As the 99 is going to carry heavy speed as well. The 65 is going to have to settle. The 65 got a little bit loose on the restart right there. You saw it when we punched the gas. Kind of got to ease into it. Fastlane Racing League, go on your iRacing platform, especially if you're not a part of iRacing, you want to get involved in all of this because it's a whole lot of fun. It's about as real as you can get without having to tear up a lot of things and spend a lot more money than you probably should. Go to iRacing.com, and when you put in the referral name, you can put my name in, Jason Followell. I'd appreciate you. Get you a little bit of fun. And there's promotional codes out there to get you half off your first month or half off your first year or something like that. It's absolutely stinking cool. I get out there and race every once in a while. I get probably more frustrated with racing than I do with broadcasting because I want to be racing when I'm broadcasting, and I want to be broadcasting when I'm racing. So, Joe Sanchez leading out by half a second, which is about 2 car lengths in front of Mario Mirinda right there. There's the number 99, Roswell Harlow, sticking up in the top 5 all night. Eric Schaefer has worked his way back up in the top 5 after dropping into 12th place earlier, and now has Zach Rinker trying to track him down. There's the 33 of Jesse Priest. He is there trying to continue to complete his laps. Wayne Lowe, Wayne Chariot. There is the FRL, or the Fast Lane Racing League logo on the side of it. I always try to do this every once in a while. Gotta love it. I like his paint scheme. It's a good paint scheme. You know, like the paint scheme. I like the paint scheme. I kind of dig it. All right, on the back of it. Are you a disabled driver or know a disabled driver? Sign up at Fast Lane Racing League. Very welcoming, very great organization to be a part of. I hope to be able to do some things with them here in the future. We were talking about that not too long ago. That's still part of the plan. It's still part of what we're doing. Speaking of new sponsors as well, I want to make sure that we talk about the people that we have involved in Season 2. I have not been drinking. Guys, unbeknownst to you, I have celiac disease. Can't have any wheat, and there's a lot of wheat and a lot of different things that I can't have. No drinking from this guy. I haven't had a beer in a long time. My goodness. I haven't had bread in a long time either. I would go for a Jimmy John's right now. Gargantuan, double gargantuan. Yeah, absolutely amazing. Anyway, cauliflower crust is my life. But to say the least out there, Fast Lane Racing, get a part of that. If you want to be a part of that, by all means. They are, like I said, a great organization out there. Also, speaking of great organizations, we were talking about this, the Paralyzed Veterans of America, the Central Florida chapter, the PVACF. That's going to be our sponsor, our series sponsor for the Xfinity Series and Season 2 of the Signature eNASCAR Series, which is going to feature not only the Cup Series and the Truck Series, but it's also going to feature the Xfinity Series, and we are going to have our own growth program to get these drivers in here, pick up bigger sponsors, bigger money, and advance these guys like we want to do. Also, keep a looking out here very shortly. I put out a post not too long ago about doing some game reviews. Signature Esports is going to start focusing harder on the gaming experience, especially with two new consoles being released. We want to make sure that we start hitting the games that they're going to be involved in, and of course all the PC updates, the software, all the new graphics cards that are coming out. So I've got some guys that are testing games, and we're going to review them for you. We're going to tell you what we think, and we always like recommendations. Thank you, Kayla. I appreciate you very much. Yes. Mario's mom's a doctor, and maybe we can get you a shot. Oh. I found out roughly about 9 months ago. I had an allergic reaction. I went to the hospital, and we did all the tests. I had to get pumped full of epinephrine, and they sent me on my way. Pardon me. I had a cough there. When I found out about it, that's when I went and change everything about your diet. And apparently it can happen at any time in your life, and that's pretty much what happened to me. All right, Joe Sanchez, Mario Miranda, Roswell Harlow, Big Shafe with Drinking Bros Racing, Zach Rinker, the man, the myth, the legend with the Uni Sim racing paint scheme all over that barrel of that number 60. That's going to be your top 5. Those are all the cars on the lead lap right now. Wayne Lowe still digging, trying to make that number 34 Chevrolet work its way around the track. Currently, Chevy leads. It goes Chevy, Toyota, Ford, Chevy, Ford in your top 5. That's what's going on. You see the sun starting to peek back out. The dynamic sky is on. The track temperature still doing its job the way it's supposed to. Weather's on the right-hand side of your screen. It's had some logos. So it is currently set for May 15th of 2020. The air temperature is settled to 69 degrees Fahrenheit. The track temperature has dropped to 86 degrees Fahrenheit from the 97 that it started at. So as these cars have spread out the track temperature, it hasn't dropped as much as it did before in one of our last races, where it dropped to almost 37 degrees total. So as the air temperature cools, as the sun starts to set here, with 80 laps to go right here from the Created by Kristina Bristol 400, I will tell you that the track is not going to speed up. It's going to slow way down, and the grip that they're going to start seeing on the bottom line is going to be a little bit more smoother, but it's going to be a little bit more free as well. So cooler temperatures for your tires. Weather's hidden. Logos back up because I like my logos. Show the dashboard. That's the speeds that the 55 is running. And lap traffic is about to be where it was part of. Mr. Setterfield, I apologize about what about your feelings out there on Facebook. He said, so tired of watching this, and all you do is show the leader 99% of the time. There's obviously other racers. I do try to hit on the other racers out there, of course, and always. And that is what I've been doing throughout the race. I do appreciate the criticism. Thank you very much. Speaking of which, Shane Wyatt is out there. He was being passed just a little bit ago. He has moved himself up 4 spots from where he started. Tony Kivett still the number 4 machine, all the way up to he's still 15 spots up over it. He is right there with Shane Wyatt, a lap ahead of Shane Wyatt right now. The number 4 passing Shane Wyatt one more time. Let's go to Josh Klinger right here, running 12th position. He's on the same lap as Tony Kivett and Jack Webb. Right in front of him, there is Jack Webb, the number 27. Sean Conklin, the number 12, still doing his job out there, running P10. And then Chris Bates, the number 10, running in 9th. Matt Roberts still up 18 spots from where he started. There is the number 8 machine. And Jesse Setterfield, I would love to have a vocal conversation with you as well. I will give you my phone number. You can message me on Facebook. I will give you my phone number. We can have a nice conversation about the broadcast and what you think and everything right there. There's Roswell Harlow, the number 65, in 3rd position, still trying to track down what's going on with Mario Miranda and Joe Sanchez, where they are within 0.2 of a second of each other. 333 laps. 332 laps complete. The 333rd underway. A little bit loose from the 55. He's got a little bit of lap traffic in front of him. As you see Brian Dublé, the double trouble, 00 there running his lap. We were talking about pit strategy before. There is the top 8 and what kind of tire strategy they're working on right there. Longest run of tires out there is going to be Rinker and Lowe in 5th and 6th. Zach Rinker is currently on 70-lap tires, and he's losing a little bit of ground. He's about 10 seconds off of Eric Schaefer right here, the number 3 Drinking Bros Racing, passing the number 12 of Sean Conklin right there. He is chasing down Roswell Harlow just a little bit at a time. The gap between those two is roughly about 3.5 seconds. As you see things moving forward. Joseph Miranda out there, appreciate you very much. It's not hard to do this solo. It's just one of those things. You got to make the conversation. You got to talk about the drivers. When 1, 2, and 3 are within 0.2 of a second, but it looks like Mario Miranda fell off pace just a little bit right there. He was passed by Roswell Harlow just a moment ago. Go back, take a look at that. That was looked like Mario was going down low and did not get to it. So he falls back. The 65 is there to run up to the 55. Roswell Harlow is trying to make it interesting. When 1, 2, and 3 are running this close, you never know what's going to happen right there, and we try to catch back up with all of the drivers as they continue to move forward. Right now, Colin Zemer, he is still out there. I wanted to talk about him, the number 66. He's running the 46 right there. Still got a clean car, but he is up 10 spots from where he started. Did see him just a little bit ago whenever they were passing him. And wanted to get back on the horn and get that New Jersey driver a little bit of shout out. Colin does a lot of things and follows us on Instagram out there. Speaking of Instagram, make sure you go and give us a follow out there. Appreciate you very much. Oh, I don't mind it. I like to have the conversations. I do like to have the conversations. Joe Sanchez still out front. Eric Schaefer's in 4th. Zach Rinker has now gone a lap down, but I do believe that they're still trying to make it work. It shows them a lap down right now, so that's what the relative shows me. That's what you're going to see right there. That's the pit strategy, and that's how it goes. So 4 cars on the lead lap. Woo, a little bit loose. We are watching the relative. We are watching what's going on right here. 55 laps to go as lap 346 being completed under green flag conditions. Little wall tap from the 65 to try to gain that little extra momentum on the exit right there. The physics do count. There is Josh Klinger right there in front of the race leaders. He is going to go low. He's going to stay low. There's an OCR driver, still part of the playoffs out there. Oh, it's a lot of fun. I don't consider it. This is supposed to be fun. The moment that we try to make it as I can have fun, and I can be serious, and I can broadcast a race, it's absolutely fantastic. And I do appreciate to each and every one of you that tune in. I love the criticism. I like to hear it. Oh, Miranda up into the wall just a little bit right there. As the lap 349 being completed, and we are into the long stretch. So what's going to happen here is they come around. Are they going to just try to run their tires out? They last pitted on lap 291, and the most that I've seen is a little loose from the 55. 65 of Roswell Harlow finally going to dive hard down to the inside, but is that going to be enough as the 55 pulls away of the 65, trying to make it stick? Good battle for the lead right here is the 65 of Roswell Harlow right there in the middle of the stretch. Eric Schaefer there. He's got Rinker behind him. Rinker trying to catch back up and get back in front of the race leaders. Wayne Lowe still in 6th place. Let's go through your top 20 from 20th on down. Colin Zemer on pit road, and looks like he's getting a little bit of go-go juice and some fresh 4 tires. Ken MacArthur, the 97, he's in 19th. Dan Falley, the number 63, playoff driver right there running in 18th. Jake Elrod coming to pit road, or coming off pit road, it looks like, right there. Actually, I take that back. He is coming to pit road. He's got a little traffic in front of him. Brian Dublé, the 00, the double trouble. Kara's out there watching you, buddy, running 16th, 13 spots up from where he started. Michael Newbrow, the number 56, he is running 15th. Josh Klinger has come to pit road on lap 342, and he is screaming meanie all the way around the track, running 14th. Shane Wyatt, there is the number 1 KSDT CPA, running 13th. Tony Kibbett in 12th. Jack Webb in 11th. Sean Conklin there in 10th. The top 10 looking car right there. Chris Bates up in from in the 10, still in 9th place. Still running that relative. Matt Roberts, the number 11. There he is, doing what he does best, up 18 spots from where he started. Still the biggest mover of the race thus far. Brandon Banks, the number 88, he is running 7th place, right behind Wayne Lowe. As you see, Wayne Lowe coming down to pit road. So Brandon Banks looking to move up another spot as Wayne hits pit road right now to come get some fresh 4 tires. And of course, that's Sunoco fuel. Joe Sanchez, I think the biggest trouble that we saw earlier is that we've seen with every green flag pit stop. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate all the compliments. I do appreciate each and every one of you out there. There is the 65 of Harlow trying to give a little bump to the 55 to get around them. They're going to come around to the start-finish line, the Phillip start-finish line. This is going to be 40 laps to go. Are they going to come to pit road, or are they going to try to put more of the field? Ooh, the 14 gets a little bit loose right there. He is on some fresh tires. So lap traffic before, whenever they were coming off pit road. Whoa, the 65 up on the wall right there. That's not good. You saw that happen. He loses a lot of ground. He gets to the right to the rear bumper of Joe Sanchez. And so Mario Mirinda is going to make that pass right there. So good things happening for those who wait. It's the 55 show right now, but I do tell you what, don't count Mirinda and don't count Harlow out. Pit road cycles have started, and these fresh tires are going to start eating at the race leaders. We're going to show the timing tower right here. As you're going to see the lap distance, as right there, Zach Rinker a lap down, but Wayne Lowe, you see those new tires coming around. Lap time's going to start sliding out, so you're going to start seeing some of the faster drivers out there. They are not only running the cooler tempers, so there's Jake Elrod right there continuing with lap traffic, but the difference in time between the two, Jake Elrod coming around his last lap time, he just ran that right there, a 15.430, and the race leader, Joe Sanchez, ran a 16.142, 0.7 of a second out there. Can't wait to have Mr. Mirinda out here. We're going to see the old college. You're going to give it the old college try. That's what we're going to call that. Joseph Mirinda going to join me in the broadcast booth very soon. As soon as he gets his broadcasting equipment set up, and we'll be back into the mix with a double broadcast for all of what we do. Joe Sanchez still out front. Mario Mirinda trying to close the gap. That he is right there. He's got an opportunity to do it. He's carrying great speed. Lap traffic is going to be the only thing that, and it was tough before because that's how the 55 lost the lead in the past, is because he was fighting lap traffic and kind of got stuck. And Mario Mirinda made the best move that he could. Zach Rinker on pit road right now, getting some fresh feel goods. Brandon Banks as well. He has moved himself all the way back up to 5th place, so he is up 5 spots from where he started. Matt Roberts up to 7th. Still the biggest mover of the race. 19 spots in that Rowdy Motorsports Chevrolet, the number 11. Sean Conklin still running 10th. Chris Bates still running 9th. These guys are consistent, if not a whole lot of fun to watch. They're only 7 laps down. Pretty well a lot of green flag pit stops. I mean, the cautions came before, that's for sure. But they're coming down to that one instance. Do they short pit, get right side tires and go at it, or do they just continue to run the way that they're running and just try to finish it out? Do they have enough fuel? 65% fuel is what the cars are stacked with. So, chances are that's it's going to be tough tough cookie to crack right there. There's the 17 of Josh Klinger there to the inside of Mirinda and Sanchez. He is on fresher tires, but the Highline speed still just a touch faster as the 17 is literally trying to just get around the race leaders and trying to race them clean. He's going to settle up and let him have at it. Joe Sanchez and Mario Mirinda doing a great job. Josh Klinger up into 12th position in front of Shane Wyatt. 99 of Mario Mirinda, wall taps right there, trying to gain that extra little bit of momentum right there. You can beat the right side of this car pretty much flat. There goes the 55 of Joe Sanchez, trying to just hold off what he's got going on right there. Shane Wyatt, P13 and no nose. It's a good way to finish. Sean Conklin trying to work his way around, and he's going to do it. He's going to make that. Man, he is screaming around the track. Sean Conklin up to 13th. Last lap for him, a 14.81. So he has gotten some damage repaired and some fresh tires. He pitted on lap 366. He's got the freshest tires on the track right now. Jesse Priest, CJ Munier. Those guys are still on pit road right now. Sanchez, Mario Mirinda, lap traffic. 20 laps to go right here from the Created by Kristina Bristol 400. Remember, Created by Kristina on Etsy is where you need to go. And they've got a Facebook page out there, I believe, as well. Rights and a splash, that's what I would say. That's what I would do for it. But, who's going to be holding on to it? It's got to be one of those things that you can't guess. I mean, they all have relatives. They all have fuel strategy to hold on to. There's the 55 right there. The 99 trying to get there. The 17. There's the 34 of Wayne Lowe. There's a whole lot of fresh tires around the race leaders, and this is just heating up the way it is. There's the 34 of Wayne Lowe going very low there to the inside of the leaders. The 17 of Josh Klinger trying to just get around. And the way that it's working is that Mirinda has nowhere to go with all of that lap traffic trying to take the inside line. Better run for the 55 and the 99 on Klinger. Klinger just trying to get out there in front, trying to get one of those laps back. And I tell you what, it's just not working. Roswell Harlow in third. He is back there 9 seconds off the race leaders. Fastest car on the race, one of the fastest cars on the racetrack, passing him right now. Zach Rinker getting a lap back as he's got 15 laps to gain, 3 laps to get back on the lead lap. So that's 14 laps to go. He is screaming around this racetrack. They are hoping for a caution. Somebody's hoping for a caution, and hopefully it's not involving the leaders. 14 laps to go. There's the 12 of Sean Conklin there to the inside of the race leaders. 13 laps to go. They're coming around. Created by Kristina Bristol 400. It's been a long broadcast, but I tell you what, 2 hours and 10 minutes for 400 laps is quite fun. 99 of Mirinda trying to make the inside move. The 55 still has the speed. Outside line is the line to be working. The 17 trying to give a little bump to the 99. Maybe just trying to get him a little extra speed, working them together. There goes the Chevy. I think we're seeing a bump and run formulating right here, because there's the 55 and the 99 working the same way it happened a truck race just over at Indianapolis for the Signature eNASCAR Truck Series. They were battling for third and fourth, and I tell you what, it was a good block that Sanchez put on, and then Miranda got right to the back quarter panel and forced him below the line. Oh, there's that bump I'm talking about. See how he gains that extra little bit of momentum, a little tire rub from the 55 and the 99. You're going to see that exit speed. The 17 goes high, and that blocks the run for the 99. 9 laps to go as the 17 was trying to be as patient as possible. That high line is just fast. He's got newer tires. He may not be as beaten. He may be a little more beaten and broken, but the 55 is still trying to make that run. The 17 there to the inside of the 55. There is something brewing. 8 laps to go, coming around to now 7 laps to go. The Phillip start-finish line of Fred the Flagman up there ready to wave that checkered flag. Last car in the lead lap, Roswell Harlow. First car off the lead lap is going to be Zach Rinker, then Brandon Banks, Wayne Lowe, Matt Roberts. Basically from 4th on back, Joe Sanchez comes around. 6 laps to go. There is the 66 right there to the inside. You see the 17 doing his job. The 56 trying to make it run. A little pinch up to the wall. There is the 99 and Joe Sanchez. What a block right there. There's the speed that they were talking about. 5 laps to go. There is the 56, the 55. Roswell Harlow looks like he's about to go a lap down. There, the 99 gives him a bump and run. The 55 goes to the outside. 3 wide. My goodness, what a run right there. What a run. Sanchez, I don't know if he ran out of gas or what happened there. Mario Miranda coming around. 4 laps to go. Joe Sanchez coming in. 3 laps to go now here at the created by Kristina Bristol 400. There is the 17. Joe Sanchez on pit road. 3 laps to go. Miranda up into the wall. Mario Miranda's lapped the field. 2 laps to go right here. Does he have enough fuel to make it around 2 more times? White flag waves. Sanchez on pit road. I believe the 99 is out of fuel. The 99 is going to coast around to win out of fuel. Out of fuel. Out of fuel. You know, they ran out of fuel last week, or last week at Talladega, and they ran out of fuel here too. It looks like he was just kind of coasting around. Got to refire it a little bit. Ran out of fuel. No gas, no problem. I do believe that he was running out of fuel right there. All right, we're gonna show the timing tower as things are gonna finish right here. Mario Miranda, Harlow, Rinker, Sanchez, and Brandon Banks. That's gonna be your top 5. And man, I thought they were gonna be door banging each other right there. That was gonna be interesting. But I do believe that Mr. Sanchez might have ran out of fuel there. Had to come to pit road, and that's how it goes. So, man, oh man, oh man. Trying to make the mouse work and bring in the 99 of Mario Miranda in Mario, you congratulations on the win. Were you running out of fuel? That's what I have to ask you. It seemed like you pretty much had to coast down in there. I don't know if you were just holding your clutch or what you were doing, but buddy, tell me how the end of the race was going, and congratulations on the win.
Thank you. I kept getting updates from my teammate Shane about fuel. Kept telling him what percentage I had left. So I was like, oh man, I'm gonna cut this thing close. So I started pushing the clutch in, which is very hard to do at Bristol. I do not recommend it. And I knew Joe pitted with my teammate Roswell a lap earlier, so I knew he wouldn't make it. So I was just trying to see where he would mess up, and I got to his outside, and I guess he knew it, and he almost put me up into the wall. Like my axles were grinding, but I won. That's all I can say. That whole white flag was the clutch.
Well, I will tell you that it looked like it was going to be a door banging finish right there, and then Joe, I'm sure that we'll talk to him about the fuel there. But as he was coming down the pit road, we were like, oh well, he ran out of fuel. So, but you guys you lapped the field. That's a pretty a pretty extensive thing to do right there, Roswell Harlow. You guys were working very well together. You guys ran a clean race up front. Couldn't ask for a better 400 lapper at Bristol.
Thank you. At one point, came out when pit exit was closed, but at that point, only 10 cars on the lead lap, which wasn't too much of a setback.
Well, definitely penalties do happen, but it was a great race nonetheless. Congratulations on the win. Of course, moving on to the round of 12, and make sure you give everybody a shout out there.
Shout out to my mom and dad, and shout out to my brother Zach that's watching out there.
Absolutely fantastic race and a fantastic day. Mario Moreno is your race winner right here. He comes home with the big old dub. He's going to move on to the round of 12, and that's where things are going to start shaking up. But we've got another race next week. You think you can back-to-back it? Texas is
Why not? Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go back-to-back.
All right, Texas is next week. Congratulations once again, Mario.
Yeah. See you later.
Yeah, 99, Mario Miranda, the race winner. Bring in Roswell Harlow. He hung in there all race. The man himself, the number 65. I know that you had a great race there, and you just it looked like you were going a lap down, it was, I don't know if it was just the way the relative was working for me there, but you were kicking butt up there, running top 3, top 5 all race long. Tell me how the race went for you, Mr. Harlow, and what it was like to run with the Signature NASCAR Cup Series.
Yeah, I mean it went pretty well, all things considered. You know, this is right in my wheelhouse as far as track style goes. You know, definitely a short track specialist, but you know, it was a lot of fun. A lot more long runs than we really expected, and it really came down to just try to take care of the tires, make sure you had something at the end, and you know, it sucks we finished as far back as we did. I think we could have had something for Joe and Mario, but we were just following real close to Joe. He got up into the wall, passing someone, and I was so close, I had nowhere to go. So got a little engine damage, and at that point, it was just holding on for dear life.
Well, I will tell you that Lights Out Esports carries the top, carries all top three spots right there. So it's kind of nice to have a 1, 2, 3 finish with your teammates, though.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! It feels great, and it feels really good to be able to talk to these guys and share information and kind of pass things back and forth as far as what the fuel window is, how your tires are doing, that sort of stuff, where you want to go. On the restarts, it makes things a lot less hectic too, being able to work with that. So I really appreciate Shane bringing me on board for the last 10, 11 races of this season, and I look forward to working with him in the future for sure.
Absolutely. Roswell, congratulations. A P2 finish for you. The number 65, Lights Out Esports. Make sure you give your sponsors a shout out.
Yeah, so Till Valhalla Project, of course, and they're pushing for lowering that 22 vets a day we lose, and really, really big shout out to them and thank you to them. My Snap-on rep, Tim Wilson. Just lights out to esports. Like I said, thank you to Shane. Thank you to my family, my girlfriend. And of course, thank you to Signature Esports and you guys and all the race controllers for what they do.
Absolutely, my man. I appreciate you very much. Congratulations, P2, for Mr. Roswell Harlow. You're going to see him tomorrow evening. Wheel and Modified Series. It's going to be a lot of fun there. And yeah, you're just all over the place now. You get Truck Series on Saturday. You're going to be back here Saturday as well with the Truck Series.
Yeah, we're not gonna make Saturday. We're gonna be out of town seeing some family, but yeah, gotta figure out some scheduling for sure. Try to make some time for some other stuff, right?
Hey, you know what? I completely understand it. This soaks up 7 days of my week, so I do enjoy it though. But all right, Roz, congratulations once again, P2 for you tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
We'll see you then. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, Roswell Harlow, the number 65, second race here in the Signature eNASCAR Cup Series, and doing a great job of making an impact already. And I cannot find your dang old channel. There it is. I got you. There it is. There's that channel. Speaking of channels to go to, I do want to talk to Joe Sanchez, but I also want to see. I was trying to see if Mr. Rinker was still available. Well, he wasn't there. Mr. Sanchez, where are you at, my friend? Are you still out there? Are you listening? Are you being a part of the big old neighborhood? Well, it doesn't look like it. Well, I mean, it was a great race. You couldn't ask for any more. As far as a client, someone on, I believe it was on Facebook, says or it was Facebook or Twitch, one of the two, said that wasn't anticlimactic. It kind of took me for a surprise. I thought they were going to be door banging all the way through the last two or three laps, trying to fight it out, duke it out for the win, and it looked like Joe Sanchez ran out of fuel, had to come down to pit road. Mario Miranda made the pass, and he clutched it all the way around for the win. So, you couldn't ask for a better race. 5 cautions, 400 laps ran. Sometimes that's better than what NASCAR does. All right, guys. Well, we will be back again tomorrow. The Burnt Rubber Podcast Wheel and Modified Series brought to you by Signature Esports. That's going to be tomorrow evening. It's going to be early, and then we're going to have the Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series. That's going to be tomorrow evening as well, right after the Wheel and Modified Series. So we look forward to seeing you guys then. And then Saturday is going to be the Signature eNASCAR Truck Series. And remember, Sunday nights, Real Racing Online, brought to you by Ray's Energy Drink and all of the Rep Sports products out there. Appreciate you very much. And thank you all for all the comments. We do appreciate each and every one of you. Congratulations once again to Mario Miranda out there. And congratulations on all of you. Thank you for all the input. I will take some of it to heart, and some of it, please know that I do what I can, and I do what I've been doing, and we've been growing because of it. So thank you all very, very, very much for continuously tuning in each and every week. We're only going to grow, we're only going to get bigger, and we're only going to do better. It's always the biggest, it's always the best, and sometimes people are just going to hate. Love you all. Have a great night. We will see you tomorrow.